Good morning, all of you. Today, here we start our chapter Reproductive Health. It's the second part of our lecture. At the last, we studied about the reproductive health in last session. We discussed about the problem why reproductive health is very poor. The problem is related to their little knowledge, like in early marriages, due to lack of awareness, and therefore people encourage belief of myths and misconception about the sex related issues. And we also talking there about the strategy which help to be progress progress the reproductive health, where we discuss about the family planning which is initiated in 1951. Or we also talking there about the amniocentesis. We also talking about there the sex education in school is very compulsory. We talk about their population exploitation and the reason for high population growth and step to curb population. Birth control method, and in birth control method we talk about the natural method with barrier method or artificial method. Okay, so these are all very important point. Please repeated it, please studied it all, because it is very important the exam point of view. Today we here discuss about the medical termination of pregnancy, MTP. It is the most important topic in this chapter, reproductive health. So what is medical termination of pregnancy? It is defined as international or voluntary termination of pregnancy before full term. Means MTP was legalized by the government of India in 1971 under strict condition to avoid misuse. It is done in following situations, like first one is failure of contraceptive use during coitus. Second one is when continued pregnancy is harmful for fetal to either mother or fetus or both. And third one is most of rape cases, and it is safe during first trimester, means up to for 20 weeks of pregnancy. So overall MTP is done with the following conditions, like in international voluntary termination of pregnancy before full term is called medical termination of pregnancy, or we also called it induced abortion. Okay, so it is usually done to get rid of unwanted pregnancy, either due to causal unprotected intercourse or failure of the contraceptive use during coitus of rapes. And MTP is usually done during first few months of pregnancy, because second trimester abortion are much more riskier, and it is usually done by the following method. Here we discuss about some method of medical termination of pregnancy. Like first, it was is dilation and curative. Yeah, maybe also called it DNC process. Okay, what is in DNC process? If in the point of view in medical termination of pregnancy, the first process is DNC. We call it DNC. D stand for dilatation and C stage for curettage. Okay, in this method the cervix is dilated and the implanted ovum is removed. So pregnancy will be terminated. Okay, second one is vacuum aspiration. Vacuum aspiration means in this method the implanted ovum is removed by vacuum aspiration, and this can be done up to 12 weeks of pregnancy. Okay, so here we talk about medical termination of pregnancy. What is MTP? Okay, how it is done, what is the government rule in according to this. Okay, so this is all about MTP. I hope you understand what is MTP. Next one is inequality of sexes. Okay, so inequality of sexes means in human being there are 46 chromosomes. Means it's a pair, means 23 pair present in a somatic set. In female there are 22 pair of autosome and 1 pair of X chromosomes. So 22 pairs plus X, where in male there are 22 pairs of autosome and 1 X and 1 Y chromosomes. are in which represent males. Okay, so since female produces only one type of gametes from male determine the sex of the progeny. Out of the several million of spermatozoa, means male gametes which bear either the X or Y chromosome, it is an 50-50. So it is the chance which kind will fuse with the ovum. In other word, there is an equal probability for a fetus to be a male or a female. Thus biologically it is the father that determines the sex of the child and not the mother. Unfortunately, it is the mother who is always blamed for the be getting a female child. As you know, your neighborhood is your village, in your circumstances, many parents or which who blame their in-laws, their daughter-in-laws for the producing of female childs. Okay, so it is not true. However, the female is a central figure in the continuity of human species. She nourishes of the offspring from the time of conception till it is ready to take care of itself. Biologically it is the female who is superior to man. So now next we call infertility. Okay, what is infertility? One of the most basic human urges to reproduce, means to have a family, is usually regarded as a blessing, and to be denied one a misfortune. There are many reasons why a couple cannot produce child. In about 30% of cases, there is a problem in the reproductive system of female partner, and in another 30% of malfunction in the male reproductive system also. For the remaining couples, both partners may be less fertile than average, or both may be infertile. There may be no apparent reason why pregnancy does not occur. So we here talk about the causes of different type of infertility, means why some couples do not have their child, what's the problem behind of them. Okay, so here we talk about some causes of infertility. As you seen in your screen, there is a picture of poor sperm production. Means infertility may be due to the defect in either partner, or in general infertility may be due to poor sperm production, or poor egg production, or blockage of the passage between sperm and egg, and the fourth one, a hostile response to sperm by the woman's body. First, this is the picture of poor sperm production. So the sperm are manufactured in the testes from puberty until a man in his 60s or later. Poor sperm production may be due to damage to the cells making sperm. This may be then lead to few sperm in semen, or the sperm be lack the mobility. They need to help them on either journey to the egg, or they may be dead. Owning of the infection, the tubes, means the tubes which provide the sperm that between the testis and the seminal vesicles may be blocked, or the sperm may become infected once they are in vesicles. So the fluid from the prostate may be insufficient, or may be unable to sustain live sperm. So this is the problem of male partner. They are not bear their child. Okay, but always not a male responsible for that. Women, sometimes women are also responsible for this, like this poor egg production. This is a picture of poor egg production. Means the egg cells that a woman needs for the manufacture of egg are present in her ovary, as we already studied about in our second chapter. So the egg mature from the cells in response to gonadotropins hormone released from the pituitary gland, and this cause usually one egg to be made in the middle of each menstrual cycle. So the mature egg emerge from the surface of the ovary. As we know the finger-like projection, we call that fimbriae, at the end of the fallopian tube, close down the ovary and catch the emerging egg. The pituitary gland may fail to stimulate egg to develop regularly during each menstrual cycle. Even if a woman has a regular release of normal pituitary hormone, the egg may be resistant to stimulation, or there may not be enough egg cells in the ovary. So no egg are made, and even if egg are made, the fimbriae may be unable to close down the ovary and receive the egg into the fallopian to be await the sperm. So this is the problem of female, that they not bear the child. Means there is 50% chance that male and female are not fertile. It's a picture of fallopian tube blockage, means where a sperm and egg will be not made because the blockage of tube. So here we discuss about what is the what is problem behind the blockage between the sperm and the egg. And even if some sperm in succeed in finding their way from the vagina into the cervix, they may still counter, means they still encounter an obstruction which prevent them from reaching the egg. The mucus made by the gland of the cervix and the womb may be so thick and tenacious, it will not allow sperm to pass through it, and more likely the sperm that reach the fallopian tube may be stopped by a blockage of tube due to the past inflammation or infection. Or less commonly, the sperm may pass up to the tube to the egg, but the damaged lining of the tube preventing it from fertilizing egg to the womb. So it is it is 80% there is cause of fallopian tube blockage. The couples do not bear their child. In last one, we also talk about there is a hostile response to sperm, means having received an absorption of few sperm from a man, a woman may produce antibodies for them in her blood. So the antibodies react against the sperm arriving during the subsequent course, or the man himself may be produce antibodies on his own sperm. This is also a reason for the infertility of male in male and female. So these are all about the causes of infertility. But we have also the remedies for that. Means if we finding the cause, we also really we have the finding a remedy. So before action is taken to cure infertility, checks are made and tests are conducted to identify the causes. The doctor checks the medical history of both partners. He asks for the approximately date for woman periods over the previous year to be sure that she is menstruating regularly or not. This implies regular egg production or not, or he will examine the woman for any abnormalities in her reproductive organs and all that. If we talk about the remedy of poor sperm production, a man testis can be stimulated to produce sperm if he is given injection of testosterone hormone. It is a male sex hormone. So production of sperm can be improved by the lowering the temperature of the testis. As we talk about the scrotum, they help in the lowering down the temperature of human testis. If it is too high, as the testis hang outside the body in the scrotum, the temperature is slightly lower than internal body temperature. Second one is poor egg production, means underactive ovaries can sometimes be stimulated to produce egg either by pills that stimulate the pituitary gland and ovary, or by injection of gonadotropins given the right stage of the menstrual cycle, or both treatment require close medical supervision and increase the chance of multiple pregnancies. If we talk about the remedies of third one, we call that a blockage between the sperm and egg. An obstruction between the sperm and egg in the woman may be cleared with surgery, and this has a 20 to 35% chances for succeed. And if we talk about the remedy of hostile response to sperm with the use of immunosuppressive drug, it is a one type of drug which also used in transplantation. So the body can be helped to reduce the antibodies to sperm, and the immune process can be suppressed. But these drugs have potential side effects such as lowering the body resistance to all invaders. So beta, these are all about the causes and remedies of infertility. Here we also talk about the multiple means MTP, medical termination of pregnancy. I hope you all understand it. Please make your notes properly. If you have any query, if you have any doubt, please discuss me with your Zoom classes. Please attend your Zoom class regularly. Okay. Thank you.